Hey guys, it's Atlanta, and today I'm going to be doing the 90's kids survey. I think that's what it's called, where you just ask a whole bunch of questions about like your favorite TV show, your favorite toy, whatever you want to say. And yeah, so let's just get on to it. So the first question is your favorite TV show, and my favorite TV show probably had to be Hey Arnold. I really don't know why. I loved that. I'd watch it all the time. It was like I always wanted to live in a house like his, and like, I don't know, that show, I could like seriously still watch it like every day, all day. So the next favorite is your favorite toy, and that was probably, what's that called? Light Bright. Oh my god, okay. So I remember in like first grade we used to play with it like all the time. Like they had two of them and you had to wait for somebody to finish theirs and then you can do it. And I had one of my own at home. Don't even worry about that. And it's like those little things. It's like a light, and then you stick the little things in, and it makes the picture. But I love that toy. That was seriously like my favorite ever. The next is your favorite commercial, and my favorite commercial has to be the Campbell's soup commercial, where it's an old one, and it's like the obviously it's old, it's from the 90's. It's like the snowman's like walking in to the house, and he's taking off his like scarf and stuff, and then he sits down and he's eating then like chicken noodle soup or whatever, and then all the snow melts away, and it's actually a little boy, and he's like the cutest little boy ever, and it's like around Christmas time that one comes out. That one's my absolute favorite. That's probably like one of my favorite commercials like of all time. Number 4 is NSYNC or the Backstreet Boys, which I wasn't really a fan of either. I didn't really care for them, and I know like they were like the most popular things ever, but if I had to choose, I guess I'd choose NSYNC just because Justin Timberlake is in that. Number 5 is the weirdest fashion trends, which I don't really remember any weird fashion trends because back then all the fashion trends were like good, and now you think they're weird. So I still liked all the fashion trends back then, so I don't really know, but I know my mom always put me in like overalls, and like everybody would wear those, and I didn't like them. I don't know why. I still don't like them till this day when people wear them, and they have like one like strap or whatever undone. I don't really like that. So number 6 is your favorite collectibles, and I never collected them, but my great grandpa did, and he still has them too. He collected Beanie Babies, and I love Beanie Babies. I do. And for Christmas one year they actually gave us all one Beanie Baby from his collection, and we didn't know which ones we were getting. They just wrapped it up. And I was so excited to get. And number 7 is favorite Beanie Babies, and this is my first ever Beanie Baby, and it's this little guy right here. Yes, I still have him. I do, because I love him. He's a little rabbit. The tag, I guess, ripped off, but there's this tag on his bum, and it says, sorry, I'm out of breath. I just ran downstairs to go get these. His name is Hippie, if you can read that. His name is Hippie. This is like my first ever. I'm still so in love with it. It is so adorable. It just reminds me of like Easter because it's a bunny and the colors. And I also have another one, which is a snail. Yes, and I love it because these two actually kind of match with all their colors. And this little guy's name is Swirly. Yeah. So these ones are my like first. Well, this one was my first, but these ones together, my first ones. And they're so cute, and I still love them. And I actually have 2 more to show you. This one is another one of my favorites because it says I Heart Atlanta on it. My grandma found it at a yard sale, and it said Atlanta on it, so, my name's Atlanta, so obviously she got it for me. And it says a poem. On those hot Atlanta nights, you might want to see the sights. The perfect mix of old and new. You're sure to love it like I do. Yes. And then this one is very, very special to me. It's a big one, obviously. It's a little dirty, but it's, one of those bigger ones, and it was my great grandma's. And we actually got it for her, and then when she passed away, I got it, so yeah. Number 8 is, how many Tamagotchis did you go through? And I went through none because I absolutely hated Tamagotchis. I think they were stupid. I didn't like them at all. They were just kind of stupid little toys. I don't know. I didn't like them, so I obviously went through none. Number 9 is favorite game console and game. I don't know. It'd either be like Nintendo 64 or like a Game Boy. And I loved Super Mario. That was like, any Mario games were like my favorite. My great grandpa, he still has his Game Boy, and it's the blue one, and he has Super Mario on it. And every time I go over there, I always ask to play it. And he has like a whole bunch of different games, and he has like that little click thing that magnifies so you can see the screen bigger, whatever. But it's so awesome. Number 10 is your favorite Disney original movie. So it's like, the ones they played like every month, new one. Anyways, my favorite obviously would have to be Halloween Town, Return to Halloween Town, Calabar's Revenge, and Halloween Town High. Just all Halloween Towns. They were awesome. The first one obviously is my favorite. And then I also liked Xenon. Don't know why I liked Xenon, but I remember watching that one like all the time. And I really only liked the first and the second one. I didn't like Xenon Z3. Didn't really like that one. Number 11 is your favorite artist, which I can't remember who my favorite artist was back then. I guess Britney Spears. I don't know. I remember like I used to have this thing hanging on my wall or on the back of my door, and it had like the CD holders, And I remember like Britney Spears CDs were just stacked in there. Number 12 is your favorite Nick Jr. show. This is really hard for me to decide because I loved Nick Jr. shows. So I have to go with Little Bear just because it's so cute, and I don't know. When they sing like, little bear, sing a song, ding dong, turn around, fall to the ground. The Busy World of Richard Scarry. I liked Franklin. I liked a lot. I did. Blue's Clues. Can't forget Blue's Clues. Everybody loves Blue's Clues. And number 13 is your favorite candy. And this was not that hard for me because right when I read that question, it just popped into my head. And it was Wonder Balls. And if you don't know what those were, they came in like a little square packaging. And they were just little chocolate balls. And then you break it open, and it had little candies inside of characters from a show. And I just thought that was like the greatest thing ever, and I just loved it. But then they stopped making them because the little kids were choking on them. Then I think they brought them back. Number 14 is our favorite game. I guess like a board game or something like that. I don't know if this is a game or not, but it was like, it'd skip it, and you put it like around your ankle, and you used to like twirl it around, and you jump with it, and then it counted how many spins. And we used to have it at my school actually, and we'd always have a contest to see who could do the most spins around it before like messing up. Number 15 is your favorite McDonald's Happy Meal toy, which I guess would have to be like the teeny beanie babies because they were so small and they were so cute. I do remember 101 Dalmatians. I don't really remember the McDonald's toys that you got, but it was like, I do remember the 101 Dalmatian little toys that you used to get. Yeah, I never really read as a kid. Like I read like now like all the time, but I don't know if I really read as a kid. I guess it'd be like the Magic Tree House or like Junie B. Jones or something. Did Junie B. Jones come out then in the 90s? I don't know. But like her thing would be like, hi, my name is Junie B. Jones. The B stands for Beatrice, but I just like B and that's all. I just love that. Number 17 is your favorite clothing store, and let me tell you guys, Limited 2. Limited 2 was my like holy grail. I mean, that store was like, I wanted like everything in it. It was just like my store back then. And I remember I used to get hand-me-downs from a family friend, and she was a few years older than me. And she always they had like a lot of money, and she always had Limited 2 clothes, and I was like going crazy every time I got some clothes from her. But then I think they turned it into like Justice or something, whatever that new store is called. But the last one, number 18, is what would you watch when you came home from school? And I guess whatever was on. I don't really care. I didn't care. I liked like every TV show back then. So I guess it was probably like SpongeBob or something. Because SpongeBob was still like my favorite TV show, but I'm gonna say SpongeBob. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. I'm gonna start doing more tag videos, because I obviously don't have like a lot of subscribers or a lot of views. So I'm just gonna start doing tags, and if I get some more views, then I'll start making like our like horror short that we're gonna be doing, and other videos, you know, just not tags all the time. Thank you again for watching. Stay golden, stay beautiful, and stay you.